Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Dede Kurniawan with NPM 21150610072 from C class of Informatics Engineering. So now I'm gonna explain the answer to this question for the mid semester assignment. So for the first question is, how long have you been living blank Pakistan? So in order to know where someone's living, we have to use in the answer. If we use on is not suitable, at inside is not suitable too. For the second question, it is blank at the table next to the fridge. So when we need to explain if something is on top of another thing, we use on preposition for the answer. So we choose the answer B, on. For the third question is, my grandfather is still sleeping blank my brother's house. So to answer this question, we choose the C, at answer, because the grandfather is not permanently sleeping in his brother's house. So we use at for this question. For the question number 4, blank are waiting for a bus to arrive at the station. So because of these to be are, so she, he, it does not use are for the to be. So the correct answer is we. Next, number 5 is, my mom is always cooking dinner in the kitchen. Blank food is so delicious. So for the selection A, it's not suitable because here we know that it's mom. Mom is a woman, so it's not A. B, him is also not correct because mom again is a woman. C, her is correct because mom is a woman. Yeah, so the answer is C. The it is also not correct because mom is a woman again. For the question number 6, the house is very creepy. People say it haunted. R is not correct because it is not suitable with to be R. M is also not correct because the to be for it is not M. C2, it is also not correct because 2 is not the to be for it. Is correct because she, he, and it uses to be is. So the answer is D. For the question number 7, the librarian is carrying a huge book with blank backpack. So the librarian here, we know that this is a singular because if this is plural, we should add s at the end. So there is not correct because librarian is singular. She is not correct because we know that this is to tell something is owned by someone. Him is also not correct. So the answer is A, her. The librarian is carrying a huge book with her backpack. Question number 8, blank mom is sweeping the floor while I'm playing with my sister. So the question is, your mom is sweeping the floor while I'm playing with my sister. Is not correct. So the answer is B, my. Because this is to tell something is belong to someone. So the question number 9, blank, add my banana inside the fridge. So the correct answer is A, who. Whom, host, and whoever is not correct because the context here is not suitable for B, C, and D. Next, for the question number 10, blank hard do you need to hit to cut this tree down? So where is not correct because the question here is to measure something in order to complete some task. Who is not correct because yeah, and when is also not correct. So the answer is how. How hard do you need to hit to cut this tree down? The question number 11, blank are they? They are 60 years old. So the answer to this question is D, how old? Why? Because this question asks if how old is someone? Because we know that this from this word, from this sentence, 60 years old. What is not correct? What are they? Why are they? How much are they? This is not correct. So for the question number 12, the blank are going to school. This question regarding the irregular plural noun. So child is singular. Singular. Kid is also singular. Son is also singular. So the answer is C, children, because we know that this is plural because this to be are is to know that something is plural. So the answer is children. So for the next question is the janitor is blank the floor. This is present continuous tense. So this should be verb ing. Sweep is not correct because this is a verb one without ing. So this is incorrect. B, sweeping. This is correct because the verb one for sweep is sweep plus ing. So it's sweeping. This is correct. The option C, swept, is not correct because this is verb two. Is sweeping is also not correct because there is no thing such as sweeping. So the answer is B, sweeping. The janitor is sweeping the floor. So for the next question, number 14, blank, did you eat? I ate banana. So the A is what? This is correct because the context here is we need to know someone what they eat. So here is what. Answer is A. B is not correct because why did you eat? This is not correct because the context is different. Where and who is also not correct because the context here is we need to know someone is eating what. The number 15, blank cat does she have? She has two cats. So here the number 15 is they are asking the amount of cat that she owns. So the answer is B, how many? How many cats does he have? She has two cats. What, how long, and how much is not correct. Number 16, blank countries did you visit? Monaco and Korea. So here the answer is A, what? What countries did you visit? This is plural. What country did you visit? Monaco and Korea. How much is not correct because much is to know something is uncountable now. But this is a countable noun. Where and who is not correct. This context here is asking how much, what country did they visit. So the number 17, blank comes to visit Gilbert, Anthony, and Diana. So the answer A, what comes to visit Gilbert, Anthony, and Diana is not correct because Anthony and Diana is a person, not something. B, who is correct. comes to visit Gilbert, Anthony, and Diana. This is asking who is somebody that comes to visit Gilbert. Why and when is also not correct. So for the question number 18, I'm blank for the weekend with my friends. The answer is A, going away. I am going away for the weekend with my friends. B, hang out is not correct because this is present continuous tense. So we should add verb plus ing. So hang out is not correct because there's no ing at the end. Party is also not correct. Went to the beach is also not correct. Went to the beach is verb 2 past tense, but this is present continuous tense. So the answer is A, going away, because this is contained verb 1, go, plus ing. So this is correct. So next for the number 19, those blank are walking away from the bank robbery scene. So here the answer is A, women, because women is plural. Women is singular, child and dude is singular. So the answer is A, women. Number 20, blank of England has been reigning for over 70 years now, and she's not planning to retire this year. So from the question, we know that she is a woman. So here the answer is the queen, because queen is a she or women. The prince is not correct, and the princess is not correct because princess is she, but the context here, Number 21, she blank not want to marry that man. He's poor. So this is present tense. So the answer is does, because she, and it uses does. Do is not correct. Will and want is not correct. Number 22, which information you should not put in your CV. So your name, your birthday, and your education is a must. So you have to put your name, your birthday, and your education. Here is answer is should not. So spouse or parent's name is not mandatory to put in your CV. So the answer is A, spouse or parent's name. Number 23, which type of CV do you need to get a job in the creative industry? So here we know that if you want to apply in a creative industry, such as UI UX or graphic designer, so we should use a creative CV. A CV is suitable if you want to join a regular company or handwritten CV. There's no such thing, or no need to use a CV. You'll be declined to enter the company. Next is number 24. What is a synopsis? Synopsis is a summary or general survey of the book. So the answer is A. Synopsis is not a long description of a book. Synopsis is also not a background history of the writer. And a synopsis is not a spoiler of a book. So the BCT is false. Number 25, which information you should include in a synopsis? Book price is not, you should not put book price in the synopsis. The number of page is not, and writer's photo is not. So the answer is character's name. So that's all from me. If I have any mistakes, I'm sorry. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.